Okay, so we've now got our track set up to ready to go, and this what we've got played or what I've sequenced in at the minute is the main part of our tune, and everything we need to do now is just build up to that part. So in techno, everything's very loopy. So all we need to do is start off with maybe our kicks, and then introduce some percussion, and then introduce a bit of bass, and then bring in some of the synths we've got, and then drop it all out, and then build it up again, and then just keep it going. It chugs the whole way through, and then maybe we'll have a breakdown in there in the middle, and we'll build it up and drop into this main part, and then at the end we just sort of take the sequences out one by one. So I'm just gonna quickly go into our percussion here and add one final bit. So if I just right click at the end of this, so we've got a white noise. I'm going to insert a new audio track, and I'm going to rename this to Shaker. And then I'm going to go to our downloaded parts and go to our drum parts. And it's that shaker loop that we want. So I'm just going to drag this over and drop it in and bring the volume back. Okay, that's it. Now we don't want to move things over to the arrangement window, so what I'm going to do is make sure that everything is on that first sequence, and then I'm going to hit record at the top here, and then hit play on scene 1 of our session. And you'll notice things start to record here at the top, which is an overview of our arrangement window. So we'll just record 8 bars there, and then we can click to go into our arrangement window, and we've got everything set up nicely for us. So I'm just going to extend out our percussion group, bring that window up a bit, and our bass group as well. What I'm going to do is just get rid of the silent part that we're not using, and the same from the synth part that we're not using here, which also has the silent part. And we can take these out of their groups. Just right click and ungroup the track. And then the same goes for our synth part. Just ungroup that, and I'm just going to, it's just to tidy things up, I'm just going to group these at the bottom. Unused VST. Okay, so in here we've got our bass part, which is our simpler one, and our synth part, which is our simpler one as well. Okay, so I'm going to move everything across to the right hand side here. Apart from our drums, I'm just going to move these. And our drums, I'm just going to make a copy of that by holding Alt and click. And what we're going to do is sequence this up to bar 33, where we're going to do a quick drop in our track. And if we double click on these drums, I'm going to just leave our kick drums. And I'm going to get rid of the distorted kick. So we've just got the kick 1 and kick 2 playing. And then at bar 9, I'll bring in the hats, so I can Alt and click those over. I've got some leftover samples here, I'll just delete these. So at bar 9 we'll bring in the hats, and we'll bring these right up to 33 as well. And then if we go back to our sequence window, you'll notice that we did 2 different variations on the clap. And I'm just going to click on the second one and hit tab, and we can bring this over now, and I'll make sure to drop that onto that track, because we're going to use it at bar 33 here where the small breakdown is. And then if we bring over our percussion loop from here, and then we can bring over the shaker loop that we had, bring it in bar 25. bring our toms in at bar 33 here where this breakdown is. And we'll let the percussion and the hats come through this breakdown section. We'll just drop out the kick. And then we'll bring it back in again at bar 41. So we'll just copy over this kick drum. We'll copy over 8 bars of that there and drop it in at bar 41. And we'll keep the hats going. We'll just move all these samples over again. So we're just building things up as we go along. So we'll do the next break at about, just delete this, nearly 2 minutes into the track. So bar 65, that'll be 2 bars or 2 sections of 32 bars, which will take us to the end of bar 64. So tunes are split into that sort of 8, 16, 32, 64 sort of pattern. So we'll drop into a bar 41 here. We'll bring over our bass line. And then we'll bring in our toms again, which we dropped out at bar 41. We'll bring these back in again, just at bar 49. And we'll leave the hats playing right the way out. And the toms on the bass line. We'll bring that shaker in again, just alongside those toms. Bring that right out. And then we'll add some more percussion just at this section here. And we'll just go in and get rid of that clap. Get rid of the main slap as well. And then one final thing we can do is also bring in our main synth, which is down here. We just copy that over and we can start bringing it in at, we'll bring it in a bit earlier actually, just alongside the shaker loop. And if we go into this, we can actually manipulate this a bit. So what I'll do is I'll delete out the bottom notes. Okay, so that's us arranged up to the 2-minute mark, and we'll do a bit of a sequence change here where we'll bring in some of the toms and stuff in the drums. We'll continue on with that in the next tutorial.